What's going on, guys? Muscle here, and I'm bringing you guys into today's video. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about a little bit of a movement guide for Warlocks and how to perfect it, be able to fly across the map really well, be very aggressive, and be able to take out your opponents in style. This is one of the best classes to date for PvP, so this is going to be a pretty in-depth guide on how to use the Warlock efficiently. And yeah, other than that, let's get right into it. Alright, so first thing you want to do is when you load up your Warlock and you're ready to play, you want to be on Dawnblade. Dawnblade is one of the better classes to use. You can use Storm. Storm is good. Some people do, but if you do, run top tree Storm and just try and use it. I don't use it that much, so I'm not really going to talk about it. I'm really going to talk about Dawnblade. So Dawnblade, you want to do top tree because you have heat rises, which is insane for your grenades. You have Icarus dash, which makes you go even faster. And yeah, the melee is insane, and it's just a really good class overall. You want to run solar grenades. You don't want to run fusion because not that good. Firebolts, they're alright, but you definitely want to run solar. You want healing rift. Healing rifts or empowering, it's up to you. And so the jumps are very different. So there was a nerf a long time ago. I don't know if this is a bug or not or something, but burst glide is the best to use right now. But when you pop a super, if you want to go faster in your super, you want to run strafe glide. Alright, so to begin with, the Icarus dash. So a lot of people, when they run Icarus dash, they will try and go from point A to point B, and they'll see somebody do it on stream or something like that, and they can't get it. Yeah, my internet cut out. Sorry about that, guys. So back to the momentum. Again, this whole super works off momentum, so you don't really go anywhere if you just jump and hit your dodge key. And so for me, that's X. X is my dodge key. You can change that key to whatever you want, whatever comfortable to you, but for me, it's X. And so, what you do is you start running. And once you're running, you want to jump, and you want to hit your glide. So you see my glide's active, and I'm gliding everywhere. That's what you want to start with. So get used to running, and jumping and hitting space twice. You want to run, space. And you see what I did there? I ran, I hit my glide, and then I turned it off. So it's jump, space. So when you start running, you hit spacebar twice, X. But it didn't go anywhere because I didn't do it fast enough. So we want to do it quick. So it's run, spacebar twice, and then X. And then hit the floor, spacebar X, and then again. That makes sense? So you can kind of do combos on how you want to do this thing. So again, it's run, double hit spacebar, X, and if you want to combo it, you have to hit double spacebar again, and then X. You can do certain things where you hit the ground, and you fly up in the air, and you go even farther. It just depends how you want to do it. It's just whatever gives you the fastest momentum. You can chain it and however fast you want to do it. You can start getting better at it. You can go really quick. You get really used to it after a while. Now I like to use the sword just because it looks cool. There's nothing more than that. I just use it because it looks cool. And sometimes I do this, but like if I want to take a sharp corner, I'll swing so it stops my momentum immediately, and I can take a corner faster. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, that's sometimes what I will do. But that's kind of the general idea on the ability to use the dash. Another thing that I do not see a lot of people use is you have to go to your keybinds options for this, but you can grab your jump key and you can scroll wheel up or scroll wheel down, however you want to do it. It doesn't matter. Whatever's more comfortable for you when you start doing it. But I'll put mine to scroll wheel down. So if you see, if I scroll wheel down, I will start to burst up and down a little bit, because all I'm doing is just scroll wheeling down. It's a slight little scroll wheel down. It turns it on and off. So if there's like a little ramp or something that's higher, or just something that goes up to something and you're on the lower ground, what you can do is you can run at it, and kind of when you get like a little bit to the high top. So let's just put this with the second stairs here. When you're running, if you scroll wheel down and you do it at the perfect time, you can go launching, and you can create the momentum of going even farther. It's hard to really perfect. I can do it sometimes, but not all the time. You can kind of see I do it right there. I need to kind of slow it down a little bit, and it'll do it for me. Or even scroll real faster. But once you get it, you go flying, which is ridiculous. I think I need to do it when I'm a little bit higher at the top of the stairs. Probably at the last step for it to make me go flying. Yeah. So you wait till you're at the last step to make it go flying. You have to wait till you're at the top of the peak of whatever is higher than you, and you'll do it. You see, I did it right there on that. It's because it was higher. I can do it right here as well. And so if you want to incorporate this whole little movement, you can hit it with the dash as well. And you can go even farther. So if you want to try and learn that, definitely feel free to. And again, it's on anything that's higher than you are. So you could do it right here. You could do it on this right here. Just anything that's higher than you. Just as soon as you get to the top of those stairs and you're about to go up and over it, just dash over. So anything that's higher than you. It doesn't matter what it is. Just did it right there. You just run at it and you just square wheel down. Last little thing that we'll talk about is the heat rises. Now, this is kind of nuts. Actually, it's not the last thing. I lied. This thing's kind of nuts. So, with Warlocks, you don't see a lot of people try and take advantage of the grenade. You don't see a lot of people do it. So if your enemy spawns over there, and you're on this side, and the game just started, you could actually hold that grenade, fly up behind something, and then get an angle and peek it. Now, a lot of people are curious, like, how do you actually sit here and float? Some people don't know how to do it. They'll sit here and do this, and they'll start going down. When you're in midair, you want to jump and tap space and cancel it and let your float sit there. So you can't be moving, you can't be doing any of that stuff. You just have to hit spacebar once so it cancels your float and it'll let you sit there. Really, really easy, really, really cool. But with that nade and heat rising, you kind of want to try and get as high as you can off of momentum speed. So hit one of these and then hold your nade and fly up there with your momentum. So you go higher up in the sky and just try and hit a snipe and hit an angle. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and talk about the strafe instead of burst. The strafe is only for your super. Once again, only for your super. So I'm not on I am not on Mayhem. I didn't pick Mayhem because I'm a bigger. So I only show it on strafe instead of burst. But burst, it's very, very slow. On strafe, if you just hit space, you're gonna go faster. And if you hit it with your Icarus dash, you kind of go even faster as well. So you definitely, if you're gonna pop super on this thing, definitely pop strafe. I'm going way faster than I would on burst. I even hurt myself on that. And if you can do it with your bursts, it's really good. But definitely use strafe instead of burst when popping super. If you're in a situation where you can't switch, then use burst, but just know you're a lot slower, and sometimes it hurts your soul deep down inside. Alright, so this was my little movement guide on Warlock and how to be able to use it efficiently. I did get a couple questions about this earlier, so I thought I'd make a video on it. And I'm really surprised because a lot of people really don't know how to use Warlock. They've always been that Titan main or Hunter main, and they die to a lot of Warlocks that are just flying around the map like this and just hitting really, really cracked out snipes, or just, you know, getting to an advantage or an area very, very quick than other players. And now you know why, because you have the ability to fly across the map so fast to the point where you can beat people to an angle or to a snipe. It's insane. And if you know how to combo it very, very well and get the movement down, you can be an absolute animal. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. There's nothing more than that. Very, very easy, very quick. If you guys haven't already known, I am sponsored by Advanced. If you guys want to go check them out, go ahead and feel free to. Here's their website right here. Make sure you guys use code muscle for 10% off if you're gonna go ahead and buy anything. Amazing stuff. I drink it almost every single day, and it helps me stream and all that kind of stuff. It gives me the energy and the focus I need to crack out and hit some snipes, if you've seen. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully see you guys in the stream. Peace, chat. Have a good one.